Nature is incredible, and not just below the waves, but above the waves too. The northern gannet, our biggest and one of our most majestic seabirds. It's built for life on the wing, but it too has some amazing adaptations for its oceanic lifestyle. Gannets are supremely well adapted for diving into the water. They'll hit the sea at speeds of up to 40 miles an hour. So they have a very smooth, reinforced skull. The spine locks itself into position so they're incredibly streamlined, and they hold their wings behind their backs to look like an arrow. On top of that, they have subcutaneous air sacs, a kind of inbuilt air cushion to buffer them when they hit the waves. In Wales, gannets only breed on the remotest islands, and our biggest colony by far is on Grassholm Island, miles off the Pembrokeshire coast. And that's where my eyes were open to the challenges that these seabirds face. I went there with RSPB Volunteers in 2014, 10 years ago now, but it's still vivid in my memory.
This is the west coast of Wales, and I'm here on a mercy mission.
This time of year, all of our seabirds should have fledged, and by now they should be offshore. Unfortunately, some haven't made it, so we're on the way to find out why.
I'm with a team of RSPB volunteers heading to Grassholm Island, 8 miles offshore. This uninhabited lump of rock is one of the largest gannetries in the world. Thousands of gannets breed here during the summer months. But when the birds go, they leave behind nests made almost entirely of plastic. Greg Morgan is leading the RSPB's team.
Do you know what, Greg? What strikes me immediately is I've been out here several times when the gannets are here, and it looks stunning. You know, these beautiful big white birds everywhere. Now that they've largely gone, it looks like a rubbish tip.
It does exactly. And this is what you don't see in the summer. This is floating around on the sea, and the birds in the spring are building their nests, and they see this stuff floating on the surface of the water, and they mistake it for seaweed and build it into the nests.
A lot of the plastic is from the fishing industry. Nets discarded or lost at sea, which could have drifted thousands of miles across the ocean.
The reason we're being here today is we have young gannets which are ready to fledge, but they are tethered onto the nests by fishing line, plastic and rope. So the idea is to go around and to free as many as we can. So this is a classic example. It's ready to fledge.
Right.
It's still being fed by the adults, but as you can see, it's completely tethered onto the nest.
Get this out, and then there we are.
And then so you can see the leg is actually okay, so this bird should be good to go.
We spread out over the island to free as many as we can.
Whenever you help them, they're never grateful, are they?
Never.
Never grateful.
The plastic not only traps birds, but it also inflicts some serious injuries.
You want me to cut him here first?
I would do, yeah. And then we can have a look.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Look at that, that leg is virtually amputated. Look at that.
I would take off the netting that's around it.
Okay, look at that.
You probably need to cut through, I
It's
think.
disgusting, isn't it?
But,
Look at that, look, but you know, it's useless. There's
it's utterly useless.
no nerve, there's nothing.
It's going to drop off anyway.
No blood for, yeah, okay.
It's going to die and drop off.
Half of me wants to cry and the other half wants to get really, really angry. I despair, I really do despair. Better chance now anyway than I did before.
But we're too late to help many others. Steve Vautier is a scientist from Exeter University who's been studying Grassholm's gannets. Now, has anyone ever looked at the whole island, because it's a lump of rock basically, and looked at the tonnage of plastic on here?
Yeah, it's a ballpark figure, but we estimated that there's, give or take, about 18,000 kilograms of plastic on the island.
But surely there must be some things we can all do.
Yeah, we have to act ourselves and take responsibility and stop producing and discarding plastic, whether it be into the seas, whether it be into landfill. And ultimately, that's the solution.
Unfortunately, since that film was made, the Grassholm Gannets have been hit by bird flu. Numbers were as high as 36,400 pairs. It's now believed to be as low as 16,500 pairs. So they've more than halved, which is absolutely tragic, because the gannet was one of the few seabirds that was really doing well. But there are signs of a recovery, because gannets with black eyes, these are the ones that are believed to have survived the bird flu and built up a resistance. Well, they've been noted on Grassholm, and the hope is that they will come back, breed successfully, and that we'll see numbers build up once more.